Hi everyone, welcome to another webisode of The Good Doctor on eZeLiving.com. Today I'm here at the Humaira Bacha Medical Center, and with me is Dr. Humaira. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So here with me is a model of her lower back, the vertebra, and the first question that I have for you is, how do we get lower back pain?
All right. So this is your spine. Actually, this is the lower part of your spine, what we call the lumbar spine. And here you have the bones. And in between the bones, can you see this little rubbery, cushiony thing? Those are the discs. And then you have these holes here, they're foramina, where these holes, your nerves come out from your spinal cord, and the nerves go to various parts of your body, down your leg, down your, and if it's up in your neck, down your arms, etc. So various factors contribute to lower back pain. Of course, everyone knows about discs. So here's an example of a disc which comes out of place, and it squeezes on this nerve, and this nerve is going down your leg, and that causes what everyone knows as a pinched nerve or sciatica.
Right.
So that could be a very painful condition because the nerve is actually being squeezed. But if your discs are just unhealthy, dehydrated, out of place, you could get chronic lower back pain. Right. Which keeps going on and on.
It's not just the deterioration or aging that will affect the spine and the back. There are other factors involved that contribute to this.
Aging and deterioration is a big part of it, of course. I mean, almost every one of us, as we get older, are going to get poor quality discs because these discs get dehydrated and lose their elasticity as we grow older, just like our skin does.
Sure.
So that's definitely going to happen. But we have lots of young people. So what's happening with the young people? First of all, poor muscle quality. Their back muscles are not strong enough, their core muscles are not strong enough, not holding the spine in position. I mean, we have to stand erect. Very few animals have to stand erect. So we need really good quality of muscles to hold us. And we know why everyone has poor quality of muscles: lack of exercise, sitting too long at your desk, etc. The second thing which could be happening is high impact sports, where you're doing extreme sports, jumping, running, long periods of time, without taking actual care to do these core muscle strengthening. So when you're doing these high impact things without doing the actual strengthening, you can also get into trouble. Then a sudden jerking movement, an injury, like you went traveling, you just go there and quickly try to pull a heavy back off the conveyor belt. Right. That could contribute to it. So there are many factors which can actually contribute to.
So it doesn't have to be something severe. It can be a quick motion, like you said, that can contribute to this.
So almost 90% of people will have back pain at some point of their life.
Right.
But almost 90% of the back pain can be acute back pain. That's really bad. It can be severe, very painful. You can be laid up in bed. But most of these 90% of these acute back pains will resolve in a month. It's the 10% which goes on more than a month, which happens to be a problem. That's when we wonder whether this is not just a muscle sprain, not just a little bit of a disc sprain, but the disc has actually come out of place, and that's more problematic because then it gets chronic. So if the disc comes out of place, there's no way to push it back into place. It's out of place. So all we can try to do then is to keep your back more stable, strengthen, so that you don't have these acute movements. The disc keeps coming out, pressing on the nerve, keeps causing sciatica, and makes the pain more severe.
Okay, so let's get to the exercise part. What kind of exercises do we have to do on a daily basis to support the back?
So, everyone's just sitting at their desk for 10 hours a day. First of all, we need to get up and keep moving. You cannot keep sitting. Sitting is not how we were meant to be.
Right.
So we need to move. First of all, more activity during the day. If you're sitting at your desk, please at least get up every hour, move around. Number two, stretching. You have to stretch. How many of you there can really touch your toes? So bend down and touch your toes. So bend down and touch your toes. So stretching, there are different types of stretches available.
Right.
There are even stretches which you can do right at your desk, sitting in your chair. Pause maybe every hour or so and do a stretch. Then there is core muscle strengthening, which are more intense exercises, where you'll do these actually to strengthen the lower back and the inner core muscles. And these would be yoga classes, Pilates. These are very useful to do a more intensive strengthening. Then one of the best exercises for your back is swimming.
Yes.
One of the best exercises for your back is really swimming. Now, if you have a problem with a disc coming out, high impact sports are not advisable. What are high impact sports? Running, long distances, jogging, intensive skipping, things like this are not advisable if you have a problem with your back.
Running is not advisable.
No. If you already have a disc come out and you're having sciatica, running is not the ideal thing for you to do.
Right. Thank you, Dr. Humaira, for this insightful information. For anyone who's been watching this webisode, tell us,
what's the best thing you can do for your back when you're at the office?
There you go. Answer this question, leave your comments below. You'll enter the draw to win a prize. Thanks for watching The Good Doctor on eZeLiving.com, where you can find anything and everything lifestyle.